Hi, I'm Dr. Nina Rios-Doria, and today I want to talk about managing conflict within a sports organization. When you look at the structure of an organization, you have the owners or the athletic director, followed by the coaching staff, followed by captains and players. There's going to be disagreements and there's going to be conflict. But wow, if you learn how to manage conflict well and work through it, it strengthens the whole organization, and there's more trust, there's more respect, and there's more success. So really learning, how do I manage conflict? How do I have these uncomfortable conversations can really be helpful. So I created an acronym, it's called PS. P stands for perspective, and S stands for solution. And so let's say, for example, you're a coach and you get in a disagreement with a player. You can tell he's upset with you and you think you know why, but you're upset for your own reasons. So you have that conversation, you sit with them at a time that's good for both of you. You want to both be in a good place. And you say to him, you know what, I want to do this exercise with you. The acronym is PS. P stands for perspective, understanding each other's perspectives, and then we'll get to S, the solution. Are you willing to do that? And most likely the player will say, okay, sure. And say, okay, I want you to go first, and I want you to tell me about what you experienced with me and how you felt. I want to understand what's going on with you right now. And so allow that player an opportunity to talk about maybe an incident that happened and how he felt. And then as a coach, you're going to say, okay, if I were in your shoes, that's a good phrase to use. If I were in your shoes and this is what you perceive me to do, I can understand why you'd be upset or irritated or angry with me. I get it. Okay, so now the player feels validated. So now you say to the player, okay, now it's my turn. I want you to understand my perspective. I'm not saying it, you have to agree with it. I just want you to understand it. And then you share with him what you perceived and how you felt. And now it's the player's turn to say, okay, coach, if I were in your shoes and this is what you perceived, and he can describe it or not, whatever he feels comfortable doing. And then he can say, I can understand why you'd be frustrated with me. So now you both have shared your perceptions of what happened, and you both have validated each other's feelings. And that's so powerful, because now you can move on to S, the solution. Okay, you can say as a coach, you can say, okay, we've talked about our perceptions. Now let's talk about our solution. What would we like to be different? It's very solution focused. We don't want to focus on the problem anymore because it's not going to get us anywhere. It's asking the how and what questions and having the conversation. What can I do differently? How could you have received this in a better way? And the player asking questions. Coach, what could I have said differently that would have been helpful? What would you like to see me doing that I'm not doing? What would you rather see happen instead? It's all these types of how and what questions that are positive and future focused, solution focused, that are going to really help you and build that relationship, make it stronger, and you'll be able to communicate much better and more effectively. And when you have that type of conversation, wow, your relationship gets stronger, and that affects how he is on the team. The team gets stronger and better, and they perform better. So have those conversations. Remember, PS, and know that that conversation is going to go really well if you're open and real and authentic with each person that you talk about issues with. It's going to go great, and your team's going to perform great as well.